How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Plant Abundance here. Today I wanted to do a little something different, just have a little chat with you guys and talk about the power of positivity. I think the reason I'm making this video is because recently I've just noticed quite the shift on the YouTube platform. There seems to be more drama than there ever was. There's more factions of people coming out of the woodworks with their own agendas, trying to get their message through, trying to take over other people's messages, and that's fine. You know, it's the world we live in these days. I wouldn't give up the technology, although I do like living in a simpler way and being connected with nature most of the time. I wouldn't give it up because the connections that we have and that we're making right now, I think are going to benefit humanity big time in the long term. But we're in a rough spot, I think. I think that there's a learning curve for a lot of us, that we need to reconsider what it is we're experiencing and how we're going to interact with the changes in this world. Recently I uploaded a video that was designed to try to help folks understand different alternatives to keeping their lawn green. And I was surprised by the amount of negativity that came in, but not really dismayed by it, not upset by it, not offended by it. I think that everybody has a right to have an opinion. That's why there's a thumbs up and thumbs down button. And that's why there's a section to comment. And I'd encourage anyone watching this video to continue to hit those likes or dislikes buttons, whatever you choose, and to comment. And if you really want to be effective with that comment, my recommendation would be to open a dialogue, start a debate if you want, rather than just make a blanket statement or, a hollow threat. I had a lot of folks unsubscribe to the channel. I had a lot of folks say they were going to unsubscribe to the channel. And I think maybe in the past that may have affected me, but now it doesn't. I think that over the long term, you kind of want some people to unsubscribe from your channel, because you want your base of viewers that you have to be in tune with your style and what it is that you're up to. So there's really nothing coming from me that makes me want to change who I am and the way I present in order to maximize my growth potential on YouTube. I'm not interested in feeding the algorithm in order to get the most subscribers. I just want to continue to do what I enjoy doing, which is create and share with you guys what I'm up to, out in the garden especially. I do have another channel, Plant-Based Eats, which hasn't been getting a lot of uploads lately, but I'm also passionate about preparing the plants that I'm growing, as well as other plants, that I may purchase from Whole Foods and health food stores, the grocery stores. Food is an integral part of our life, and I think the healthier you eat, the clearer the mind you have, the more you're able to deal with the situations that pop up in life. But let me zone into something here, or zoom into something, and that is how the positive mind overcomes. I'm just about 40 years old now, and I've got enough experience in life to tell you that I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. And I would just, if anything, if I could say anything to help folks out there who are feeling angry a lot of the time, it'd be let it go. Anger doesn't get you anywhere. What does get you places is forgiveness, love, passion, art, nature, connection. These are things that are going to help to better who you are as a person, teach you the most in life, and also the things that start to occur when you put your mind in a positive mind state are blessings. You start getting blessed all the time. I feel extremely blessed. When I walk around this 7-year food forest, which was a patch of lawn a few years ago, I remember the younger version of Dan dreaming that someday I could have a food forest, a place where I could escape the world, kind of, and connect with nature, watch the birds, pick the fruit, and be free from the constraints of technology and everything else that has a tendency to really lock us in and get us just so serious about what we like and don't like. So if anything, I want you guys watching this to remember something. My message on this channel is to live your life to your fullest potential. Live it with love. Try to be happy even when bad things happen. Everyone's dealing with something all the time. You know, we've got things going on within the family right now that are kind of hard, and I'm not going to get into details, but everyone's got something going on, you know, and it's like, can't we all just take it easy? It's really not all that serious. I do hope that people who are feeling upset or angry and feel a need to vent on platforms like YouTube, I do wish you peace. I wish you happiness, and I wish you all things good, an abundance of good things. Because that's the world I want to see. I want to see a world where people get along and have everything they need. We live on an abundant planet, and there's a lot of good out here. And undoubtedly, there'll be folks who are watching this who are laughing right now at the message, who think that, you know, it's airy-fairy or whatever. That's fine. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Just do your thing. On a side note, I want people to be aware, if you've never uploaded to YouTube, then there's things about being a YouTuber that you're not going to understand unless you do it. And you've done it for a while, actually. And that is that actually not everybody who comments is even a real person. There are networks out there of trolls, of bots that comment on videos that try to overtake the message, like I said earlier, and it's just part of the game. There are tools that us creators have where we can curtail a lot of that coming in, and we can pretty much ban people from coming back and repeatedly being negative. And you know, that's a tough one, because you kind of want these negative people and or bots to be exposed for what it is. And I think in the long run, people are going to figure it out, and they're going to see what's going on and get smarter because of it. Anyway, I know I'm rambling on, but I just found lately things have gotten really interesting on the channel. My most popular video right now is my tree stump removal series, and the first video, and probably 60-70% of the comments that have come through, maybe more, I'd stopped reading them for the most part, are completely negative. People who did zero research about what it is I'm talking about. They're making assumptions. They're just overtaking the video with their graffiti. That's what I call negative comments, is graffiti. And for anyone who does, you know, who's a YouTuber who wants to delete that and get rid of it, more power to you. You know, I'd say that, you know, if you have a home and somebody comes by and they spray paint across the front of your house their message, you'd remove it. And you would never let somebody, you know, cause damage or write their messages on your property. And a YouTube video is very similar to me in that sense, is that there is a line that I draw. I let most comments go through. You can criticize me, you can be negative as you want, but if it's something really negative, then I'm going to delete and ban you. And that's just, So the camera just cut off right there. It gives me 10 minutes before it dies. This is just a freestyle flow on the MIC. Just breaking it down for you guys the way I see it. Once again, I want to end this video with something uplifting, and that is each and every one of you guys have something amazing inside of you, something to give. And if you can identify that, and if you can get in touch with it and find a way to dedicate a lot of your time to your passion, not only are you going to be a happier person, but you're going to be able to make a positive difference in the world that surrounds you. And I think that's really what living in this life is all about. So with that, I want to thank everybody, all the positive folks out there. There's way more of you than negatives, who supported this channel for years. There's certain people, when they pop up and they comment, I feel it right here. I feel the love. I really do appreciate it. Some long-term subscribers, but even the new people who come through and they say very nice things. Each and every one of those helps to pick me up, brighten my day. And that's another reason I wanted to make this video, is to hopefully help to lift you guys up and brighten up your day. Constant flow of bees and paper wasps coming in for a drink. All garden buddies. Peace be with you, everybody. God bless. Wishing you much abundance. Signing off, this is Dan from Plant Abundance. Take care.